Hello, Sandra here from AtelierVintageRose. Welcome to my channel. And for the hashtag #SetMoreMakes, I would like to show you the little treat bags I made for Halloween. And I started for Christmas already because I have to make a lot of those. And yeah, they're just very simple treat bags. I'm going to show you in a tutorial right after this. And for the closure, this one I made a rosette and just a clothespin and a little bit of that trim that I swirled around it, and the little cute images from Shabby Art Boutique, from the craft room. Her craft room is reopening in November, so I will leave a link to that in the description box below. And yeah, I made 3 of these tiny ones for Halloween and one bigger one for Christmas. And for the Christmas one, the closure is a very tiny clothespin with a label, and it's like this. And I have to make a lot of those. I want to make a lot of those, so that's why it's a little bit more simple than those. The biggest one is 6 3/4 by 4 inches, and my depth is about 1.5 inch, which is 4 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and about 17 centimeters. But if you want to make it bigger or smaller, you can do that. I will show you in the tutorial how easy it is to make these. And in these bags, these delicious chocolate thingies are going in. You can make hot chocolate with these. You just do warm milk and then you put this in. And this one is caramel sea salt. I have them in multiple flavors, so that's what's going in there. With these very cute spoons, which are strawberry flavored. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have fun with this tutorial. Bye bye. You start by determining how wide you want your bag to be. I wanted this in my bag, so I needed 1.5 inch, which is about 4 centimeters. So that is the width of my bag that I wanted to make. That's this part. That means 1.5 inches. That means it's twice 3/4 of an inch. So that's a measurement I want to remember. Then I choose the length of my box. Well, that was a little bit different because first of all, I wanted this to be in there, but I also wanted this to close and not be seen. So I left it the full length of my A4 paper, and you can leave it the full length of your letter size paper as well. Then the only thing you have to do now is to make a bottom and a top. My top is 1/2 inch. So if you have your paper this the height size, cut the height size, because these ones for the trick and treat bags are way smaller, as you can see. So I cut off, I believe it's even like an inch or 1.5 inches from the paper to make these little bags. But the method is the same. So for the bottom I choose 1 inch. So that's the thing I'm going to score first. 1 inch for the bottom, and then for the top I choose 1/2 inch. So I'm going to score that, and I'm going to fold that bottom down, and the top is going to go up so you can see the other side of the paper. If you don't have a double-sided printed paper, because I printed it double-sided, you can just by other papers as well, cut off strips from 1/2 inch, and you can glue those on later. So you have different colors on different papers. I printed double-sided, but that is not a requirement. So then we are going to score, and the first score is going to be a glue strip. And my first score is going to be 1/2 inch, and that's my glue strip on this side. And then I had 1.5 inch for the bag. So that is 3/4 of an inch and 3/4 of an inch, which in my case is 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, and 2 inches. So that's where I score. And if you scored that, you're going to turn your papers, and then you're going to take this side and fold that to the last score line we made. So up all the way up to that score line. You're just going to fold that and reinforce this line. Then you have a score line here. And what you need to do, and I will show you on this side, perhaps that shows a little bit better. I put it on the 7-inch mark, and then I'm going to score 3/4 of an inch beside that and 3/4 of an inch beside that. I'm going to turn that around, and I'm going to reinforce those score lines on the back of this this paper. It's just those 2 score marks from 3/4 of an inch, sorry. So you can get this piece. You have that same piece over here. So this one folds inside like this, and this one folds inside like this. And then you can already see your bag coming to life. You fold this over, I glue this over, and the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these 2 flaps away, because this is just a glue strip. So I'm going to cut those off like that, and a little bit in an angle. And this piece as well. I will show you on the other side. I think that shows a little bit better. So straight from the top and a little bit in an angle here. So now we have a real glue strip, as you can see. And yeah, what I said, you're going to glue this down all the way. And then for the bottom, we cut in those flaps. So I will show you on this side. This is the flap, and this is a flap. And we're going to cut them in straight up until that score line on the bottom. What we are going to do next is just glue this strip over there. So we are going to fold this box in, fold these 2 inside, this one inside, and glue this together. And then we are going to fold in those side flaps. I'm going to look for the front. I think this is the beautiful side. So because I was off a little bit here, I'm going to use this as my front. So I'm going to put that away from me. I'm going to glue this in. And this one. And then I'm going to close it, put a little bit of glue on this side, and put a little bit of glue on that side, and then close them together. Keep it for a second, and then turn it around. Just take your ruler and make sure that it is pushed. Push it with your ruler so the glue will stick better. So that is the whole bag. So now I can put my chocolate inside and close it with a clothespin. And that's the same I did with these tinier bags for the trick-or-treats. I closed it like that with a clothespin. So yeah, that's it. Have fun making these bags and decorating them. Bye bye.